If you've ever wanted to protect your worksheets, we've been able to do that pretty much using the, up at the top here, the review tab here, and we could actually protect the sheet. But in order to protect all the sheets, you have to do that protect sheet over and over and over again. All right. So we have a macro that once you run it, it will go ahead and password protect all of the worksheets that are in your workbook. It'll even prompt you optionally if you would like to put a password on it, but you don't have to. So it's pretty cool. Now the code that we're going to be using is over here, and this is one where it protects all worksheets or all of your worksheets with a password. And then there's another macro that would unprotect them, because if you had protected all your sheets manually and then you want to unprotect them, you got to go back to each one of them and unprotect it. So this will unprotect them all. It will ask you for whatever the password was, if there was any, and go from there. We also have a set that will basically do the same thing, except it won't prompt for a password. It will just protect without the password. That means that somebody could go back in and just turn off the protection without having to invoke some password. So we'll go ahead and we'll take all of these. So we'll start from that cell, and we'll just select all the way down here. Then we'll right click, hit copy. All right, so then we'll go over to our developer tab. We'll go over into the Visual Basic sheet, scroll down, go to the very bottom, right click it, and paste away. There we go, there's our 4, all right? So now we'll go through the simple process of getting rid of the titles that we don't need in there. Okay. Okay. So there it is. There's the 4. Okay. So we'll close that up. Now we'll go ahead and we'll put those into the ribbon up here. So we'll put them into this area up here. All right, then we'll go ahead and click on the file. We'll go down to options. We'll go to our customized ribbon. And I think what we're going to do on this one, I'm going to put these in our faves area. We'll put them in a different spot here. So we'll click on the faves here, get that area open there. And then we'll get our list over here of all of our macros. Then we'll scroll down our list here towards where all the other ones should be. And there's our protect sheets there. So we'll take that one and drag that right there. And I should have the unprotect. There it is, unprotect our sheets. Take that one, put that one underneath the other one there. And then the password protect we'll put after those. So I'll do password protect underneath there. And our password unprotect. And we'll do that. All right. So I think we've got that. And then we'll go ahead and rename these, get them a little bit shorter. So I'll do the first one here. Hit rename. Find a picture. And then we'll just go ahead and click right at the beginning here somehow. All right. Backspace that off. Protect sheets is good enough for me. I'll enter that one in. And then the next one here, same thing. Rename it, find another picture. Seems like I'm running out of pictures to pick here. All right, so and you can use the pictures over and over again. You don't, they're not exclusive to just the one. All right, do that one there. A couple more to go here. Rename that. And backspace that. Put a little key there maybe. And the very last one, I'll pick a icon there. Okay, that looks good. Enter that in. There they are. And we'll go ahead and hit OK. Now if I go back to my macros, which I am, so here you'll see the protect sheets, unprotect, and then the password protect and unprotect. All right. All right, so I'll just go over to the first sheet. It can be on any sheet, really doesn't matter. And then we'll do it without the password first. So we'll hit the protect sheet here. Now, if you click onto any of the sheets here or any of the cells here, try to type something in, you're going to get an error message. All right. If I go over to this sheet here, try to make a change, we get the same thing. So all the sheets have been protected. All right. Now, in order to unprotect it, obviously, then we'll have to run the unprotect sheets. And because we didn't issue any type of a password with this, it's just going to do it just as quickly. So we're going to go over here to unprotect sheets, just like that. Boom, it's all done. You might have seen the screen flash a little bit there. So now, if I go to any of the cells, try to type in something new, no problem. So that's that. All right, so that's the first one. Okay, now we'll do the one with the password. All right, so it can be any sheet, doesn't matter, because it's going to do them all. And this time we're going to do the password protect sheets. So we'll click onto that one. It says enter the password. I'll type in, I don't know, we'll type in computer. There's computer, all right. Hit OK. And I'll type in computer again. And we'll hit OK. And that says all sheets are protected. I'll hit OK. So I try to go in there and try to make a change. I get that error. Now I'm ready to unprotect. Ooh, I hope I remember the password now. Okay, so now we'll click on to unprotect sheets. Password unprotect all sheets. Okay, and that says please enter the password. What was that again? Oh yeah, computer. All right. And then we just hit OK. And you can see it flashing around there a little bit. And I see we've got a little hourglass there. I'll go ahead and hit OK. And there we go. So now I can go back in. And no problem. And just to kind of fill you in with the protection, your worksheet protection, you can also set this up so where only certain areas are protected, or better yet, where certain areas are unprotected, all right? And what you would do is before running any of those two macros, what you would do is you'd go to the sheet, or go to whatever sheets you're interested in, you say, okay, I want to make it so where the whole thing is protected, this whole sheet's protected, except for this area here, all right? So you'd select that area ahead of time, all right? You would go over into the Home tab, click on any one of your dialog boxes here, and you go over to where it says Protection. And you take, okay, I want to take the lock off. Now by taking that check mark off, that means later on when you go to Password Protected or just Protected in general, the areas that are not locked, the ranges that are not locked, which in this case would be this range here, will not be affected, and you can, even though the worksheet will be protected, this area won't be, and you can make changes there. So I'll hit OK on that one. All right, and I'll do it for that one, and we'll do it for maybe quarter 3 here. I'll do the same area here for quarter 3. There we go. And I'll go back in there, go to my protection, take that check mark off now, hit OK. All right. So now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll run the protection here. So I'll go back to my macros. It doesn't matter which one you go with. I'll just go with the one where it protects the whole thing without the password. So I'll go here and I'll hit Protect Sheets, and that's it. Done. All right. So now what will happen is I go back to let's say Q1, and I try to make a change, let's say to Chip's name, and I try to do that, I get the error message. But if I go and I try to change this number now to maybe that one there, it takes it because that range is okay. If I go to Q2 and try to make a change to that, that same area, I'm going to get that error message because I didn't unlock that. I go to 3, which was, I did take the lock off of this range. I can go to here, type in a new number, no problem. But if I go to the protected area that I didn't mark off as being unprotected, that gets a little confusing. I get that error message as well. So that's pretty cool. And then I want to turn off the protection. Then all I have to do is just hit unprotect sheets. And now they've been unprotected. So now I can go anywhere. I can go to Q4 and make a change to this one here, and no problem. All right, so hopefully that helps you. This is, I'll tell you, these are pretty good little macros there. So whichever one you go with is up to you. If you do go with the password ones, you can specify no password when it asks you for the password, and therefore then you won't have any need for a password. All right. So anyway, so appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.